My name is Eugene McQuay. Call him ZionFelix. I know relax, sir.
Come with me.
Charlie says,
that's how it
with coronavirus.
Yeah.
But how is coronavirus, impacting your craft?
Yeah, online there, but affect you because online there and you can't advance you.
Oh, yeah, but I can be Afra Franto.
So it has affected me as well. Once as much as you are entertaining yourself or having fun, there's a business side to it. So coronavirus is from everywhere, like everywhere online, because the advertiser are coming to advertise. No, especially during the lockdown. During the lockdown, I think 3 of my sponsors went off because everybody's at home for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So yeah, revenue went down. Those who were sponsoring the show be called off, and almost all the adverts ever for social media. No, yeah, why they be piakoto? Obi who online, obi like to, obi tap so papa. No video, no videos they call up, but nobody comes out to buy the picture. So I mean, revenue went down. Even YouTube also call off, like a call down. And then there are certain videos we come now. We use some keywords via na YouTube for a flag video, no, because the pandemic, now some videos we come now just can free so, and the ones that you get revenue out of them, no, so now the revenue was down because advertisers weren't advertising globally because nobody was going out to buy things. People were even because all also getting more. So I mean, revenue went down. Content creation became difficult because we do interviews. I mean, whose house are you going? The person is afraid of coronavirus. I remember when you were going there, was send the question. I'm like, hey, interview, you have to get your send the questions. How can I send the question? For you to send questions are now or no answer. Now my head question now that's I mean, so creating content became difficult. So I just had to like sit in the car. I think that was the period that. But then around May 2, no. So I had to sit in the car, be at home, talk to people. I think I even talked to Lowen or Kamu FM. So even getting content became difficult. So yeah, coronavirus has affected us as well as it has affected everybody worldwide.
Looking at the monetary aspect, how much would you say that you've lost because of this pandemic within this period?
I've lost a lot too.
Like, if you had to quantify it.
You see, with the revenue from YouTube, no, me know how much I would have earned. But when I compare the past months, a lot. Even sponsors a call from the company, if they are 3. Even the sponsor company to be like that period, it will be close to like maybe 40,000.
Wow.
Yeah, just the sponsors in I do social media advert to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On the banner. Okay, for them, I can't say because me come on the bar. Yeah, so I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot.
So what's the strategy in I mean your survival strategy now?
Now,
yeah.
Oh, you see now things are getting to the normal. So I say it is better than them. It is becoming like how it used to be now. No, because now everybody's going out. People are doing their things normal. People are watching content normal. So things are becoming normal right now. So now that I'm going back to the old style of doing things. And, then I was doing so many things to get the revenue that I was getting, but that's still not true because I was creating more content than the usual. Because so now opus now maybe $1,000. Now this time you have to get more content to get that $1,000. So I was creating a lot of content then to get that mileage. But I say now because things are becoming normal for us. And, it is getting better. We pray that it becomes better and better. Even now, I'm coming to create a lot of content with the new studio now.
We'll come talk about that. There's this wild perception out there. I mean, I'm sure when you put video, you see some of the comments that come. Some people say you're a trouble causer. I'm
not. I'm just working.
You're just working.
I'm just working. And is delay a trouble causer? I love delay so much. I love her because of her style of interview. She goes out of the norm. She doesn't do the normal thing. Yeah, I love her. She's not a trouble causer. She's just doing her work.
So do you also ride on controversy?
I don't ride on it. I'm just working. As I said, I should be in the style of doing things. Who are driving here? When I'm driving, I use just one hand. I know people who drive with their two hands. But the left-handed driver, Ubo with a phone. I always hold my phone like this. Ubo holding phone like this. Ubo it's almost a phone now, but dark mode. I so hate dark mode. Ubi phone dark mode in Kwa. When I'm like me editor for my studio now. Me iMac no. Why in dark mode? When me mind on white no right, it's behind the open. So Obi then say, Obusa, hi, it's say, on the way we interview no relax no. I will cool no. That's not how I interview. So behind the open. But boy interview with fear. When the boy came, he was like, what's so cool now? We interview. I'm like, what the hell? But that is not me. It's behind the style. So Charlie, all of us can be the same.
When you are interviewing people, right? Sometimes you could tell that these are people who do not want to say certain things, but you try to be crafty. You know, you force them to want to say what they don't. Why?
The more you do, the more you become pro in it. The more you do, the way I would do interviews, it will be I'll start to interview and won't do it like that. And you know, the fact that the person has agreed to sit in front of you, one country will say, don't go here, don't go here. It means that you can go everywhere. If you don't want me to, I've interviewed so many people. Because Zion, Enkoha, I won't go. It depends on you, the individual, to know how to answer it. I remember I interviewed Wendy. Before the interview, they told me, Zion, we are not talking about Wendy Shea. I said, okay. But during the interview, I questioned her about Wendy Shea. We are talking about Fantana. But during the interview, I questioned her about Fantana. Why did I question her? Because during that period, it was a Wendy Shea and Fantana affair. So, which interviewer will get that person and not ask her about that issue? So, it depends on you, the interviewee, to know how to answer. Because, and then I'm not in the right mood. And then me win today. Came for Fantana and talk. And she did so well in answering that. Zion, I'm celebrating my 2 years in the industry. Came for Fantana and talk. And I respected that and I moved on. Because when we say, Zion, when you're a good person, I don't know issue where I try. As my course, I never say TB. Now when we say, no. So as a good interviewer, when you get somebody, no matter what the person is, as a course no, because people want to know how it's happening and everything. Ask a question, understand, fine, move on. Because people want to know when we say the company there, then why the person come and sit in front of you.
Interview, Ben, when you say I call barrier, what share? Like I say, no, this interview I should have gone this way. Like only a negative impact on the individual.
Negative impact on the individual. I mean, I don't know if my interviews get negative impact on people. I mean, wow, in same to see there, but I don't sit there and say, any question can be put way, because I always say, I am only asking questions on our casa, so we know somehow to talk. Yes.
Funny face, Lil Wayne. Funny face issue, no. You were the starter of the whole issue. Now, that interview that you granted Lil Wayne, do you think that it was necessary?
It wasn't an interview I granted Lil Wayne.
Or that conversation that you had with Lil Wayne that brought about
it
the
wasn't
whole
a
issue.
Conversation I had with Lil Wayne. The initial thing was I was called to come to if anything. Elmina, Castro, no movie, Tetekwashi movie. So we call and say, set be your big guys. So I interviewed the big guys solely, like we are 1-1-1. Minalyn we interview, nice one. We didn't talk about funny face. Interview no. Apart from big guys, they are crew or other people or like for them to also feel that they're also part of the thing. So I was talking to the crew and then other general interview. The minimum na way better hobby. So was better like obetra so name. My main kasa yake so on share Onuru also play movie name. Because movie day director why they choose way. Don't know me about the role in the movie. No, so movie way there. And yeah, normal movies need be you. Call Oscar. Na Ghana movie was company pay movie. So no na. All kind of more. I never asked anything about Ghana movie also. The interview was about setting on was no any role in the movie. So
why did you publish it?
No, an interview. A full interview. My interview. The name is ZionFelix Uncut. Nti because me obi interview no come wasema straight Zion I do me ko inform me interview ZionFelix on cat. Me ko opa di matem interview because I on cat. I don't edit anything out of my interview. So everything is in my interview. And then I didn't say anything wrong with it. Is it the first time because movie hours in VJ is the bank.
But do you feel that comment was fair?
No, or can adia only feel when nipa Eugene so be how onga. So what can? Yes, into all can idea a hand to help me. It is to help shape the industry.
No, but my concern is
also he will complain, say, yeah, interviews are that's it. Onka.
But you see, you are a journalist.
Yeah.
And at that moment, like you said, your conversation with him was not even about, funny face, the movie or the music industry and everything. So that means that comment was not necessary.
At the moment a journalist reported who said Chia, that day the event wasn't about who said Chia. You get me? There are so many events you're organizing. The report that comes out of it, none of them is even about the event they're organizing. There are so many events. There are so many events I'll be called. If you ever say VJ Miss, no, but that was the biggest news on the night. We're all expecting to see the artist of the decade saying the biggest award on the night.
So how do you feel? I mean, when you are the one between these I don't know how to put it, but I say a controversy. You are in the middle of it. How do you feel?
I don't feel anything. I feel like I am working and my job is getting impact.
Say on any conversation, not funny face,
Funny face is not crying. I meet Funny face every day. I think 2 nights ago I met him. So I mean that's it. Is it becoming landmark? If you want, I'm the landmark because me that one echi. Okay. I'm the landmark. So I feel like I'm working and my job is getting impact. So me who say a bad anything be when the panel also know how to consume things. You can't want them. Now unto na amafo kakamuza ubekamuza rebe yenye kan wasem one individual no should know that ejuma wo yeni these things come around, so she know how to contain things. Me anka anka lowen kan and I'm reporting and a funny face can I'm reporting and be a funny face can and I'm reporting the weekend I'm reporting then I'm being biased, but obi I can't reporting when the beef between the ladies happen here. I'm very close to Steph here. Anybody, I mean, industry, so we meet and we talk. I interviewed all of them, but I'm very close to Stefia. When Stefia was starting, and then they says this now feel so I'm very close to him. To fear a lot of things, but when it comes to work, I'm working. I know really see 2,000 times now this against Stefia. I publish me no interview. I asked their questions or kind of lot of things. I left all of them in the interview. I published it. I wrote stories on my website because Juma, I don't have to be favorite.
Don't you also think about the reputation of these individuals that you are interviewing? So I can't be as a professional journalist. But I say no. This comment say qua a behano until to also make sure say you keep these people safe.
So man, we also be difficult. We go to woman. But you know what will help you. Everybody has a brand. You know what will help you. And then everyone say a beef in a way, and then I'm controlling mouth. What is my job? I am a journalist. I report. Into me report, and then I'm report. Should I go report about a Ketia or election? I'm not a political blogger. I'm a showbiz. I'm a celebrity and lifestyle blogger. I work around entertainers. Anything they do. If Sarkodie travels to Abuche and the news is worthy, say in trouble Sarkodie or to Abuche, but true. If Shatawale say on the Michi and Yeshibim, it is newsworthy. Say, but yeah, about reporting because any year we don't report about EC, we don't report about football. And now Kotoko said too. No, that is not our job.
ZionFelix doing come on exclusive chat. We've spoken about the impact that COVID-19 has had on him, his business and other things. But now we also want to know and sometimes we won't say imani bina ususo munufu muni omutumu and all that. Why do you do that? Is it part of you know, ethics no.
You see, me no, I don't know. I didn't say. Me had not many budget. It is not. It is not against the laws of the country. It is not against my religion. Nah, I'm for bepa. I mean, why not?
No, but all I can say also be no form no be bepe.
Opa, go and watch a Liberty right there. But I couldn't start twist no for no. And the one that I kissed, if I didn't say baby blind, it wasn't even a kiss. No, like looked like a kiss. And the one that I kissed Stephanie Benson, and compared to other ones, no. So many you come here.
No, the first day emotion and what you say is going down well with the individual.
Do you know how people like it?
No, but that one will give you your money. But do you know that the first day is going down with the individual? Do you know what that could cause in the family money and all that? If your relationship and all that.
No, you see, it's not like I go plan and say, oh, may you. It comes. This is how it happened. A man for let's say a fake boost. No, I'm gonna say a fake boost. What's a Zion? A faker and a test the share like a say faker.
Until we a tester.
Yeah. So to prove. It's not like I'm so man for no phone.
Until we a breast tester.
A friend is saying baby blanche. Or say people think that some of the movies they kiss real. No. She is showing how they kiss in movies. What is that to her? No check. So it is something she's showing viewers. You get it? So and you say, oh, interview you kiss me and then what kissing me for no reason. To prove a point. Like movie on Marvel 6. Like it is to convey a message. So
yours is to test people's breasts to convey a message.
Yeah, it's conveying a message.
And you don't think say maybe our boy the boy.
Oh no. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with it.
Minalyn, your girl,
yeah, I mean, at times she has her own reservations. It's a common giant. But as I said, if me manage one, forget it.
Okay, sir.
Oh, by to true.
And look for now, because so a day na Minalyn episode.
Oh, I think that I wasn't dating me now. The Tracy interview, I wasn't dating me now. No, actually.
But you know, I'm sure, say, as human,
yeah.
Exposing yourself, that is indecent, right? Yeah. What I say. So when you yourself, you sit back and watch those things and see what some people write.
Why are you making it like that's my 29,000? About 2 or 3 or 4 people. You see,
no, but
that's one thing. No.
2 or 3, no.
The negative things, no, I allowed him to. It covers everything. When you should buy no, this guy Romeo you should buy no. I said, Romeo nya the pada. Romeo has interviewed almost all celebrities on his show. But just one thing, Obiara feel Romeo say why or interview Vivian Lawrence, and Vivian Lawrence say opposite a man for free air contribute sika. People didn't talk about that. So just one adebakopeno, a man the papa in I've interviewed almost everybody, Reverend Bofo, Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Vivian Lawrence, or Emma Messi, wine pieces now con. What I mean interview no, but just 3 interviews pay. And I Obiakai.
Because also a man for no form now more cano. Emma make up be sending me DM every time say. Is it the strategy that you use? Because of Felix, maybe you might have used that to snatch Minalyn from Yemi Baba.
Very well. I'm a good point. So
who share Minalyn now on it? Yemi Baba.
No. She wasn't dating at all.
She wasn't dating.
She was single. I don't know whether she was single and searching or she was single and free, but I know she was single. They count the minimum. Yeah.
We a guy.
A guy. Oh, tell me anyway. I'm a fish putter person. Yeah.
I know, sir. You know, your work comes with a lot of challenges. You know, how do you manage, these challenges, especially, bad comments that comes, your security and all that?
Credibility is and they also taken very, very seriously. So credibility, I don't just put out content. Even right now, I don't write a lot of things on my website, but my boys now, they make sure that the stories they put out are true. And most of the stars, they go through me before it goes on the website. Who you are now, I just ask you to just take it off and I could delete it. So credibility in there is very, very good. Saying true there, I mean, people call some things negative stories, but I don't see anything like negative story. Every story is a story. Saying see I intro, one can intro, but you see and also can there. We have the right to publish it because I mean it has happened. That is our job. Security, we are putting things in place. Me, one thing that I've always been in my mind say Ubi Apenasin. I've always thought say Ubi no wagi boni say Ubi BB. But nipa. It become a new adumano. It become a new campo. Just once or take a one episode can from them. So I don't know we are putting things in place and young boy. It didn't young fact and ebano. I saw for compo is too. And young profile ban because I go to two but any fact and ban other things I know so bit me aboa ye security yeah na mo you say e bit me aboa man for so say it's ka ko automat bit my anywhere be a bit me am plan amount for on that note I want to open a restaurant, so if anybody out there has a nice place be nice I meet me IB restaurant. I mean, why not come? I want to invest a lot.
I want to invest.
Yeah, I want to do a lot of investment. That one down line.
Okay, so I'm sure someone will be watching you, and not too long ago, or otherwise not so long ago, you showed what you've done so far, your achievement. You showed your house, and they would want to know, how it started for you, and the kind of impact that you are making now, whether social impact, and then the money that you are getting out of it, because it's show business.
Because I started there as the whole interview. So I mean, after high school 2011, my laptop I started blogging. Barely gone. I mean, I was still blogging on my website in Ghana at the same time. Still a student at the University of Ghana. I came to already invest level 200. Even I came level 100. Level 100 no me ba
orientation.
No interview like which application about. Me buy interview.
Already okay.
This guy at multimedia friends Miss G Grono.
Raymond Appa.
I'm not power me. Only na in a gate man. Cause Echo and gate man. Man for me. I'm saying me man for me. You call me. So I think after no level second semester and stage no man for me no. I feel the entertainment segment no. I'm for say I should come on the show. So I came now from Becca the following year no. Like the interview was like just a formality just to make me be part of the station. So Rebecca Universal. So I was doing radio. I was operating on 2 blogs, that's OMG Ghana and ZionFelix. I was still a student. That should tell you how I love the job.
Yeah.
I so love the job. And then I can say it's because of the love and passion I have for the job, and that is why I am here. I didn't know about to me pay you money. I remember when the June 3 ain't happy and now boy Rahim Banda Equity Donation. That very day I had a paper. NNB. I thought say voter hall some building buho some voter hall opposite the business. Yeah, I thought say what makoye donation we are me late no. In fact, cash street when I'm the coy say now and I'm sabaha e be check board na so NNB because na people master team. That should tell you how I love my job. And then all of it or no. I was supposed to graduate in 2016. I mean, 2016 I'm graduating here. I should tell you you try. One thing that I rarely say, but I say we come in Fabio, when you're ZionFelix, from level 200 second semester, 400 music classroom there. It was just revision. Revision there. When I was $2 billion come back, I won't come to events. Revision there, I'll come to the class because I want and one ever. So revision there, I took revision. Every revision will be on. It was a serious school day for me. I'll go make sure that exams. Not my first exams in Yago because I have to pass.
Juggling, work and school. Meaning say very tough. What I say, am I all trading papers?
I only trade one. Me just one receipt. Level 100. I think.
Course, man.
Political science, jump.
I don't know what you.
No, you see, level 100.
Paper
Yeah, time no.
Prof. Jampo.
Yeah, time no. What he taught us is not what came in the exams. Or the politics I see the country at that time they buy.
Now you're current.
Now we be legitimate. But my call you book about Yaba. Me I'm a political, so also he sees you as a political science student. So you should follow things happening in the country. And you know, such any day, say A and B day, any I didn't class nearby. So she been about try explain, I don't know. I don't know, yeah, I could follow the name, Muhammad. I'm like, really? Oh, that one, it wasn't my fault, the whole class. Like 90%. Yeah, recently, the whole class nearby. The following year, the whole class. So it wasn't just me. I mean, almost the whole class, 90% in your Philly. So that was the only way that I had. You know, it was in my mind that my parents were paying my school fees.
Yeah, so you have
so
to prove the point.
even from second semester, I come here, but I mean, I'm in school.
Yeah.
And I have to make sure that my child na graduation my back. And then before my school now, me as ZionFelix. That's me a big like, but people knew me.
Yeah.
Obiano so 2016. We did this so go. Now I'm for graduation now ni man. To me and my junior show story with graphic showbiz. No me boom. I graduated go share. To be a blogger and graduate, it wasn't a joke. So I mean, yeah.
It's a class when I graduate here.
O class man graduate here.
My business.
Mr. Musa Asem.
No, I mean interview.
Oh, I'm
No.
The last time I asked an interviewer a question, he never died.
So class.
No, class man. Oh, lower. I don't feel shy. Lower.
Not a bad.
A bad cabra, mama.
We're talking to ZionFelix. I mean, so it's just great to have someone that you can attest to.
Yeah. Or somebody don't know why.
What I say, you've been part of the person's growth. One name, baby, or started free. I feel so fulfilled, and I don't know if you feel the same. You feel fulfilled.
Yeah. But as I know, I'm okay. When I think this week, but now me feel like I'm coming to do programs. I say there are a lot of people in my house doing a lot of work. Me come in I'm like, wow. So like, is this me? In fact, God has really brought me far. Me share my age. Let me share things I've done. I don't look at people. I'm share me I'm like here. Like even me come room compound. Me share no me room where. I'm like, wow. God has really, really, really blessed me. They be boy by my room was say, I said, what that way there, you even feel like going to the hall. Because I did be here hall or dining. I have like everything. You don't feel like then I open a hall. There's a fridge, there's everything there. So I feel like God has blessed me. But I know my it's I know me who I said like I'm achieving something. Because me I'm here. So those things I've achieved is not stopping me from going. Then a bit boy catch him, say blogger catch him, say Zion, come here opera and come here course para and come pick a course be more. Cause I know for na you need no man pick it. Now me say, bruh, I you the social media when you can Instagram, you get money from YouTube into me there. I say me, the person calling me, I don't know what he's coming to say. I don't know where my next one Ghana is coming from. So me 20 minutes course, I'll call everybody back because I don't know what you are telling me. I don't know where my next 2 Ghana is coming from. So me every call a buyer now, we say that now there was so from person pick. Me I pick all calls, but me pick now can name here. Then I'll give you excuse. That one I'll give you excuse, because I'm mostly busy. So me the mention
I see.
I need more money.
I know. I say I was down, mama.
Mama, I'm going to have some toss as a man. When the man, I'm like, so to build house for everybody.
You say I was down, mama.
Yeah, and also on Parker. Initially, I wanted to stay with my mom at home, but people are saying that it is not advisable because I'll be a family man. And then, like, family, mother, and Kabeba, or those.
But why not also want to their man for?
Oh, yeah, but once in a while,
your mom know to what people are saying.
You see,
I understand, but
ebusuam me one person me pay say they did me perfect me say now Mrs. Tamuno will be cool fear no I don't like those things at all. I always want my peace of mind. To me I don't want that. So I'm sure that the landlord also I'm sure that land that he wants to get, not say I don't want to buy it too, but right now no I am handicapped with money. Because I'm doing a lot of projects. Even my body and company, I'm still doing it for him. Or no, or starting no. Also, na me just say me sit down here. So no can you? I'm so okay. Make my toss now. Na me toss now. So always sit down. Stoma. Almost say anyo. Hey. Ofa fraud me. Almost say anyo saying 2000. Okay, no send it. No safro. Until next week, I told you I say, what now so die? What now so die? So it's a question I miss that man, but I mean it's normal.
But right now, I see I oti ha no no. Oshenya wo ya ma o papa. Na oshenya wa ya ma wo ho no. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel blessed. I feel very blessed. Yeah,
that's
very
good.
blessed.
And God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you for that. Exclusive chat. Well, any ZionFelix, we have just a couple of minutes now. Yeah, Andy. What's your greatest regret in life?
Do I have? I don't remember.
Now, about when you started Bravo along the line, and you regret.
I started from somewhere, got somewhere, and I go somewhere. I started life on my own. When I started blogging, I was on my own. I wasn't dating. I mean, Ben.
Master.
Yeah, I mean.
No big boy.
Life, you move on. Oh, things happen, and then I mean, Charlie. Things happen. Long story.
Remember the long story now. People follow you and they know, so they want to know. Because especially at one point, you were posting this person on Facebook everywhere. Until behind him, until by this time, what's he there?
Okay, let me say that had it not been probably my father, we'd have pieced them together. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Ben.
You regret
I mean, things happen for good, so I don't. Nah, I mean about time. I don't regret. Ben was a good girl. About 3 years.
One movie on.
Long time. At times I even forget. Oh, yeah, share Kasa. She then people know.
When was the last time I was friend?
No. You share Kasa like you share. Na Miss Omi Ibu Kumasi. Okia Jane Bine. Yeah. Obabi. We met like several times. Only the NSL, only an ex and one Kasa you. That's so bad. I mean, who does that?
Because I say
I'm the best boyfriend. I'm the best boyfriend. If I don't date me. Obabi no I date you for like scabang, Charlie. You don't give me anything, but I'll treat you so fine.
You sure?
Me, Charlie. I'll make you so fine. I'm a very good boy. I'm a I have a girlfriend. I'm a very nice girlfriend. I said my car back home make a girl. Why would I give you a car? Yeah. We cool out. No. DV crowd. Go if you have one the man. Yeah. Make up your bar. Even oh no, nothing. Say I have to treat you well. Make even other cars never me Honda buy no. Na me use saloon car, no use me SUV car. Me Honda buy na me use Honda Sonata saloon car, no use SUV. Why would I give my their big cam the amount na me use Ketwa? I mean, I have to treat you well. I'm a very nice husband to be.
Ceciano, we are all looking forward to the big day.
Yeah, big day.
When are you hoping to tie
7th July.
No?
Yes, I mean,
when are you hoping to tie the knot with Minalyn?
I said 7th July.
Who are on the 7th July? Not
the 7th July, but it will happen on the 7th July, but I don't know the year. Every special thing has to happen on my birthday.
We are sure we're wasting time.
No, what's the wasting time? Be to me. Oh, say I am to Jano. Meet me Jano. Yeah, meet me Jano. Meet me one so.
Zion, everything
everyone wants me to
Minalyn.
No, follow her on Instagram at Minalyn Tash. On Instagram at Minalyn Tash. She's the best makeup artist in Ghana. She's the only verified makeup artist in Ghana. I don't lie to you. And she's the second most followed makeup artist in Ghana. She's done makeups for almost all celebrities here in Ghana. Mame Sewa, Gafa, when Miss Bell, who works her. The shop now, Ashwater, Kingsby, opposite. My advert.
And I know my also open microphone.
And no more body. Like Imokoro. Imokoro is my all-time celebrity crush.
I said Uncle Ben, our body saying.
But me not so our body. Pa. TikTok.
A two signboard.
What's it?
A two signboard.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much for watching or otherwise joining us on the exclusive chat. His name is ZionFelix.
Yeah.
ZionFelix, what's your last word?
Last word, follow your passion. If you're a young boy, don't follow what people are doing. Don't see that ZionFelix has made it out of blogging. You also want to be a blogger. No, it might not work. Because it won't work, it might not work because you don't have the passion for it. You can sell charcoal or coconuts. Have passion for it. Wishes can be or invest or could be a company. So just follow your passion, do it well. Meeting ZionFelix on Instagram, it's at ZionFelix.com. 1.1 million followers, still growing. On Facebook, it's ZionFelix Entertainment. Is on Twitter, it's on _ZionFelix. I feel like I'm hosting my show.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a bit. Yeah, meeting. You didn't.